Good morning, good afternoon, good evening to all of my wonderful and juicy and delicious little subscribers out there. And how I love you all so, and I hope that you're all super duper wow, super duper wonderful and super duper delicious, and that life is treating you oh so deliciously wherever you are in the world. So much love to you all, my delicious babies. Now then, good morning, good afternoon, good evening to any passers-by, and I hope that you too are having a super duper and delicious time wherever you are in the world. So what do? 3, 2, 1, are they going to work? Beam me up, Scotty. No. Oh, there we go. Okay, my delicious babies. Oh, dear me. One of those. Anyway. Thank you, little latch, you're juicy and bright. Now then, our weather in our old neck of the woods in the old UK, well, in my part, it could be different in others. Well, the sun has got his hat on, hip, 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 hooray, okay? And please excuse me, today I'm a little bit hot, okay? Oh, gosh, there we are, okay? Now then, rather windy, sunny, dry, okay, so we cannot complain, okay, and I'd say chilly, so it's still not t-shirt weather to walk outside, if you know what I mean. You'd have to put a jumper or a cardi or, you know, or a coat on, okay. Now then, thank you to anybody who even takes the time to watch my video today, okay? This is going to be an interesting one, my delicious little babies, yes. And thank you for any likes, you know, over these months. Thank you. God bless you all, okay? It's so much appreciated. And if you'd like to subscribe, please feel free. And if you'd like to comment, it's also very welcomed, okay, my delicious little babies, yes. So I need to start today, okay? So this may be a longer video. The reason why is because I'm leaving something till last, okay? Now I'm not sure, there we go, where this is going to go here, okay? Because maybe, which we can only hope that it does not, let's just say with the YouTube algorithm, well, what do they call it, algorithms and all this flipping business. Well, it's algorithms, isn't it, you know, so you've got to, you know, if somebody clicks on the like or something like this. What I'm talking about is the other aspect of things, which is when machines are controlling things. Do you follow me, my delicious little babies, anyway, which I've known quite a while now, okay? So we're going to have to see where we go with this, okay? But let me just begin. So we've got, which we've heard of in our neck of the woods in the old UK. I was actually sent yesterday on my WhatsApp you know, to do this dear gentleman's, God bless his beautiful dear little soul, a doctor's to do these death certificates, you know, and what it means and everything, okay? So Dr. Stephen Wright, okay, I know this has been going on a couple of years, you know, from 2021, my delicious little babies, yes. Well, you know, his dear wife, God bless her beautiful dear little soul, Charlotte, well, she has been awarded the 120 grand, which of course anyone can throw ka-ching, okay, my delicious little babies, but the fact of the matter is it's not going to bring back her dear husband for her dear self, and it's certainly not going to bring back her dear beautiful little babies, the little bairns, their dear father, is it, okay? And how far does 120 grand go these days? Not very far, okay? So very sadly, and of course, you know, everything goes into trillions and trillions, which of course, you know, when you print ka-ching, do you see what I mean? You can call it trillions and trillions, can't you? Anything on a keyboard. Follow me, my delicious little babies, please and thank you. Anyway, so what dear little Charlotte, dear Stephen's dear wife, what she wanted to do was change the wording on the death certificate, on her dear husband's death certificate. You say, because you say, this is what we've been seeing a lot of, okay? And there are a lot of other dear little babies out there who are not even getting this coverage. I'm so very pleased and blessed that dear little Charlotte is. But there are thousands of others, my delish little babies, who are not getting this coverage at all. Do you see what I'm saying to you? Yes? So, but anyway, we'll have had to own up to things. There we are. Do you see what I'm saying to you? Yes? And it is to do with the A. The one that they hushy, took off the shelves. Do you see what I'm saying to you? Yes? After the damage was bloody well done. Okay? Anyway, I will not shut my mouth about this. Anyway, so God bless you, dear little Charlotte, your beautiful, dear little family. Okay? And, you know, for all of you and dear Stephen's dear mum and dad, and for any other beautiful and delicious little baby out there and their families who have very sadly suffered this awful fate. There we are, which should never have happened in the beginning, okay? But you see, those and the putrid little lackeys, when they think they can take everything into their own hands, well, let me tell you, this, you got the Nuremberg one, let me tell you, whatever's going to be going on now, let me tell you. Revolution. T-Rex. Do you see what I'm saying? Yes, sometimes you meet your match and be done with it, right? Now then, next thing I want to talk about before I go on to my last thing, my delicious little babies, and yes, I'm very flipping passionate about this. Yes, I flipping damn well am. Okay? I know plenty, God bless their beautiful dear little souls, who have very sadly fallen into this trap of taking the old jab, flipping jibby jab, right? The poisonous flipping liquid. So yes, I take this very flipping personally. Yes, believe me when I say that, my delicious little babies, yes. Okay. So let me get on to something later because I need to do that, okay? But God bless all of any beautiful dear little family, dear Stevens, dear Charlotte's, any different family all over the world, okay, globally. God bless you all and sending you all so very much love. And for anybody out there, could you please just keep everybody in your thoughts? There we are at this time, okay, who is going through these awful, terrible times, okay, please, and thank you. Now then, so I had this dear man, and he's coming for a healing on Sunday, okay, because he can only do it to fit around, there we go, his work, okay, and he seems to have gosh, I'm so sorry, my delicious little babies. Okay, I have to keep a straight face, a straight face. Okay, I'm so sorry. Well, it's to do with an ATM machine. Okay, he seems to have an issue. Sorry. With ATM machines. And what my thought was, well, if you've got an issue with ATM machines, other than the obvious, which is go to the bank, well, how are you going to pay for your healing? So sorry. You know, it's like someone could come up to you and just oh God. They could come up to you and just say, I've got an issue with the ATM machine, yes? Well, how are they going to pay you? Do you see what I'm saying? Yes? You know, unless you went into the bank, I suppose. Okay? Or like somebody said to me today, right? Well, that's like filling up your trolley with loads of food, right? Go into the checkout and then saying, well, you know, I'm afraid of ATM machines. Okay, but oh no, I shouldn't laugh. Anyway, I'm not going to tell him that I have a YouTube channel because if he sees this, I mean, he'd probably get really upset, you know. Oh, God. I mean, that's a flipping one-liner, isn't it? Oh, gosh. Anyway. Oh. babies, but you see, when I first received the message, I thought, is this for flipping real? Do you know what I mean? Oh, gosh. Well, let's just hope that he brings a ka-ching when he arrives, okay? Because I only accept cash. Okay, oh, God bless him. I'm not saying it, you know, but I mean, we just had to be a bit light here. Okay, my delicious little babies, yes? So I had to just, I don't know. I need a tissue. Gosh, I think, should this be a new trend? You know what I mean? Well, I've got an issue with an ATM machine. Do you see what I'm saying to you? So therefore I cannot apply for anything. I'm going to compose myself, my delicious little babies, okay? Now, very lastly, so please, I've got to make this abundantly clear. I am not taking the mickey out of anybody who has such issues, okay? And he also has issues with his shoulder, so you know, I should imagine to put the I'm very sorry, everybody. Gotta get myself back together now, please. Thank you. So I've got to sort out his shoulder, okay, and do the healing so that he, I suppose, could get to an ATM machine. Okay, my delicious baby. So I do apologise. I'm not taking a mickey out of others who come to visit me for healing, but I've got to be honest, I couldn't. There we go. I couldn't flip it out that one. Do you understand what I mean, right? I mean, it's a proper flipping one-liner, isn't it? Okay, right, okay. I mean, some of the comedians out there don't flipping laugh about this. You just like, oh, God bless him. God bless him. I'm sure that we'll sort the problem out. Jesus, to me. You know, I'll just ask my beautiful and delicious dear little Archangel Michael, beautiful and delicious dear little Archangel Gabriel, if they can so very kindly help me with this matter. Right, now then, very lastly, I want to talk about something very serious, so I've now got to change now, okay? What's that song? Changes, okay? Now, I was talking to somebody earlier, okay? No, not that man, okay? I was talking to somebody else, okay? On the old dog and burn, okay? Now, we're going to see where we go with this, my delicious little babies. There we go. Are we having a party? Right. And I'm going to see whether my video stays up, okay? My delicious little babies. I'm being deadly, there we go. God bless, very serious now, okay? With what I've got to say. Now, as most of you will know, that I do cover different topics and I do cover different subjects, okay? Now, the reason why I do that is because I'm a bit like, how can we put it now? Sorry, I'm an all-rounder. You know, I'm a bit like a spud. Like when I'm going to come off camera, I peel my spuds. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to salt and pepper, butter, cream and spring onion. Beautiful. You know, different way of mashing your spuds. Do you see what I mean? So you mash them. You add butter, milk, cream, salt and pepper and fresh spring onion. Absolutely flipping banging. But what it is, it has to be piping hot. Now, my camera's just for us, okay, my delicious little babies. So look how that's just happened. It's just for us. I never did a thing. Okay, my delicious little babies, so it must have been something, there we go, that I said, you know, something behind the scenes and all that, okay? There we go, we're having a party. Let me just proceed. So, I'm not here to hurt, I'm not here to offend. Everybody knows my feelings on certain matters to do with certain things. Everybody who knows me knows that, right? That I find it disgusting. There we go. I find, geez, what I'm saying to you, yes? But I want to talk about today something that I was informed of. In fact, the reason why I've never looked at anything like this previously is simply because, you know, sometimes you just do not want something on your old dog and burned. You see what I mean? Because it can give off a very wrong, when I say that, my delicious little babies, a very wrong impression, okay? When everybody knows who I am, okay? So there we go. We need to get that very correct, okay? But I want to have a little talk about the so-called dark web, okay, my delicious little babies, yes? Now, for some of you delicious little babies, okay, whether you're passers-by, okay, or whether somebody's very technical, okay, then they would know about these things, yes? But for other delicious little babies, they would not, okay? So after I've said what I've got to say, that's the end of the video, okay? Please make from this as what you will, okay? Now, I actually feel that the method to what I'm doing here, ding, ding, dong, dong, hello, right, is that I'm giving out information that maybe others, there we go, can look into things, okay? Who would, let's just say, never have done so, okay? But something caught my attention today, ding, ding, dong, dong, listening ear. Do you get me, my delicious little babies, yes? So, I'm just going to let you know what the conversation was about today, okay? The dark web is part of the internet, yes, that we use every day, because if you think about it, like logging on to your bank, yes, because for the majority of us, that's what we do, don't we? Unless you've got your other blessed, very small little circle, who do not do such things, okay? And you've got other delicious little babies where they've never used a bank card in their life, okay? But for most, this is what they do. Do they not? Yes, they do. There we go, my delicious little babies, yes? So that needs to be on the deep, dark internet. So I'll just repeat all this bit again, yes? The dark web is part of the internet that we use every day, because if you think about it, like logging onto your bank, that needs to be on the deep, dark internet due to all of the security. Okay, my delicious little babies, yes? That you need for your account to be secure on the internet. Yes, so, well, you know, we will agree that we have to have security with our bank details, yes? They have made us, I want to just repeat that, my delicious little babies, they have made us believe that there is such a place where criminals and paedophiles, okay, operate, okay? The truth is not true, okay, my delicious little babies. Now, some of you may believe this and others of you may not, okay, but I'm just passing on information, okay? They are just using the same technology as banks. There we are, okay? Now then, sorry, excuse me. So, say if you was to go on to, which happens to be, you know, my favourite search engine, DuckDuckGo, okay? If, say, you was to go on there, my delicious little babies, just saying, okay? and you used to type in T for Thomas, O for Oscar, R for Romeo, tour, okay? So it's not tour as in you're going out touring, okay? It is T-O-R, okay? Now, once you press enter, yes, it's all right, yeah. Once you press enter, my delicious little babies, yes, then what you would then do is you then type in Tor, yes, and Cora, spelled Q for quality, U for umbrella, O for Oscar, R for Romeo, A for Apple, okay? Now, the reason why, and then of course enter again, and then you can go into other things. Do you see what I'm saying to my delicious little babies? Now then, the reason why Tor is called Tor is because it's, this is the meaning, my delicious little babies, it's all wrote down, okay? The onion router, and the reason why, okay, it is called that is because there's many layers that nobody can break. Do you see what I'm saying to my delicious little babies? Yes, so that's the, with the initials, yes. The onion router. Router spells R for Romeo, O for Oscar, U for umbrella, T for Thomas, E for Echo, R for Romeo, okay? Now then, a way to access the internet without leaving any footprints. Do you see what I'm saying to you? Yes? I'll repeat that again, my delicious little babies, for those of you delicious, sorry little babies who are not aware. This is a way to access the internet without leaving any footprints. There we are, okay? Now, the most famous one of all is Silk Road. Silk as in S for sugar, I for indigo, L for Lima, K for kitten, road, okay? Now, 10 years ago, this was busted, okay? Yes, okay? Now, it was basically Amazon, my delicious little babies, for criminals, okay? And you could buy anything that was criminally wanted, which includes other things, my delicious little babies. There we go. Are you following me now? Please and thank you. Disgusting. Then all of the technology companies, yes, realised that they had to do something to stop the people. I do not like, that word people, but to stop the people using it, okay? This is where, there we go, Bitcoin came from, okay? So what this actually means is, like, say if you had to do it through a bank account, like pay on your card, okay, if you wanted to get something else, shall we say, okay, then if it was paid on your card, say you're in one country and somebody else is somewhere else and they're selling that product, yes, okay, seems to be many dirty products, doesn't there? My delicious little babies, because that's all that they class certain as. Anyway. Well, if you did it through a bank, well, or even a cheque, it would be traced, wouldn't it? So ding, ding, dong, dong, common sense, isn't it? So, therefore, something else, there we are, had to be invented. Do you see? It came out of the little babies. So, you couldn't trace it. There we are. Do you see? Right. So, if you was to type in Tor, T-O-R, and then press enter, and then type, sorry, excuse me, I'll repeat it once more, I said it previously, yes, earlier, Tor and Cora, okay? you will get the results from Quora, okay? Now, Quora, you could type it into Google, you know, and it'll come up with everything. It'll come up with lots of different things, okay, which, you know, supposedly give answers to questions, okay? Right, so let me just go back to this. From Highly, so I'm just going to repeat this again, okay? So if you type in Tor and then press enter and then type Tor and Quora, okay, you will get the results from Quora from highly qualified people who know an awful lot about this subject, yes, okay? So you'll be able to find out more, okay, my delicious little babies, okay, about this subject. So that's the end of the video. That's all I want to say, my delicious little babies. So in other words, so what all this is about is that they call it the dark web when in fact it's, well, it's not the dark web at all. It's just been a way of frightening everybody. Do you see what I'm saying to you? Yes, but, sorry, excuse me. If you dig deeper, what's new, pussycat? Whoa, whoa, whoa. Different cup. Let's have a sip of my coffee, please, and thank you. So we'll just see what happens there then. So for some of you delicious little babies, you will know this, okay? Although I've got to be honest, I'm not really feeling as though there will be, but for others of you delicious little babies, you will not know this, okay? So all it is that something caught my attention. Do you see what I mean? Yes, big time. Okay, and it's just to help others of you out there. So I'm going to close my book. Okay, I've ticked it all off. Okay, so it's just to help others of you out there, my delicious little babies. Okay, not saying this to attract the wrong sort of man or woman. No. Okay, what I was saying is that when we delve deeper, you just be amazed at what you found. Oh, and one last thing. Do you know what I was told today, my delicious little babies? You're never going to... Mind you, I'm not surprised at this at all, okay? But in Japan, you know, the old vending machine, so this was new to learn, okay? So the things that I flipping here, honestly, okay? Well, you know, like, say for women, so I'm not wishing to be disrespectful to any dear women, any dear ladies out there, okay, my delicious little babies, but this is just a little bit of, you know, something new to learn, isn't it? And you can bet your bottom dollar I did flipping learn it today, yes, listening to this, okay? But this is flipping true now, swear down, right? In Japan, when was it? Not so many years ago, in the vending machines, you can actually buy knickers, you know, knickers, like women's knickers, and what it is that the women would wear the knickers. Yes, they wear the knickers. And then, because what it is, because you get some, well, I suppose some types, yes, where they like to sniff the knickers, okay? So, I mean, they're doing it in the old UK. Do you know what I mean? They're selling all sorts, okay? But what it is, and it's been going on a long time, yes, but in Japan, they actually have vending machines where you could just put your ka-ching in and out pops a pair of knickers. So I just thought I'd let you know that, my delicious little babies. That's the end of the video. Amazing what goes on in other parts of the world, isn't it? Anyway, so just thought I'd let you know, because I knew about the old UK, you know, what goes on and in other countries. You said to me, but anyway, but when I heard that about, I did not actually know about that. You said to me, so I suppose that's new, isn't it? You never know. Putrid governments. Do you see what I'm saying to you? Let's not give them any ideas, okay? Anyway, in other countries, especially our old UK, okay? There seems to be enough going on here. There we go, at the moment. Anyway, so thank you so very much for taking the time to even listen to my video. So, I never said any of that, my delicious little babies, for anybody, and I have to stress this point now, to be doing dirty things. No, okay? I was just pointing out other things, okay? Some topics and subjects that I talk about may not be that comfortable, and for others they may not know, certain things, okay? So I just like to bring it up and highlight it, okay? So that's that, okay? And then when we look at, go back to the CIA, go back to these different things, yes, okay? Anyway, so that's the end of the video. Once again, thank you so very much for even taking the time to even listen to me. So thank you, thank you, thank you. God bless you, okay? Wishing you the most beautiful morning, afternoon or evening, wherever you are in the world, okay? And please give a pat on the back, a shake of the old hand to some family members, some friends, some work colleagues, okay? And please tell them that they're beautiful, wonderful, juicy and delish, and that you love them so, okay? So until my next video, please take care of yourselves now, and please try and take care of others, okay? So until my next video, much love, God bless, take care, thank you, goodbye.